So we should be live on the YouTubes. Okay, so this is a very special live stream, as this is a series on my channel that I started on FIFA 20. However, I'm doing it with I'm doing it live for a change. This obviously won't be a regular thing, I wouldn't have thought, but we're doing it live anyway. I'll be starting it in a minute. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to get into this right now. So this challenge is going to be Destroy Man City Challenge. So basically what we're doing here is we are basically the rules are that any club that comes in for an offer for anyone, it could be, you know, Mahrez, Jesus, whatever, whoever it, you know, they could be offered a penny, a pound, more, whatever. We just have to accept it. So any offer that comes in, we just have to accept whatever it is, and we're not allowed to buy anyone. So Man City just are going to be absolutely destroyed. So let's just get straight into it. So it could work great, and you know, Mahrez could get sold, all the big players could get sold, or it could work and no one gets sold and Man City still do great. We don't know. So we have to, the way this works is we have to sim, we have to do the transfer bits manually like this. So we'll be simming on the, you know, the calendar like from, I can't get my bloody words out now. We'll be simming from the calendar up until January, from, you know, when the transfer ends in August. Until then, we'll be doing it like this in the transfer window. There we go. Finally got it out. So here we go. We are off to a start. And as you can see here, we have two transfer offers right now. We have one for Gabriel Jesus for Inter and one for Laporte. Now, it doesn't matter what the prices are because I can't delegate to get more or less. I just have to accept whatever the first offers are. So it's looking like straight away we could be out without two massive players for the club. So what a start that is. Now we've got PSG in a friendly, so we'll quick sim that. Obviously no players have gone yet, so we should still be doing fine. You know, the thing about Man City is obviously they've got a massive squad, so they should theoretically still be fine. And there we go, I actually did sim by mistake, but we actually have an offer for Sergio Aguero from Chelsea, who have offered, let's be honest, below his value, but I have that's nothing to do with me. So there you see Jesus is sold. So we could, within the first 3 days, we could be losing Aguero, Jesus, and Laporte. There you go, Laporte is gone. And now we've got an offer for Zinchenko. Jesus, all popping off. Looks like Zinchenko is going to AC Milan. Yo, this is looking worrying for Man City right now. I can edit the team, but obviously we don't need to do that right now. So we still end up winning there. De Bruyne and Sterling both on the score sheet for them. That's great news. And let's continue. Hopefully we get past these friendly bits sometime soon. So there you can see Aguero has been sold. Let's go down here. So Aguero's been sold. And okay, so Zinchenko's been sold as well. We're still in the friendlies. But the team, let's be honest, the team's still looking pretty decent. All I'm going to do here, of course, can Sterling play up front? I'm going to put Sterling up front What about Moraes? Can you play up front? Okay, so this is a bit of a problem right now, but so we'll just have to leave it like that. So there's obviously position things where you have to keep them in the position is obviously something, but we're not allowed to train anyone, so it's destroying Man City anyway, you're not making them good. But anyway, Man City still destroy them, so clearly not having a striker is not bad for them. So let's continue. We've got another friendly now against Bayern Munich. Now this is going to be a tough game, yeah. But I believe that was the last one, weren't it? So we should be just waiting for the Premier League. Okay, any more offers? No, no more offers. So we're all right for this moment. We've got the final against PSG coming up. Roberts. I don't have to accept loan offers. You know, you can just leave loan offers in. It's not a problem. They're not something we have to accept. Just transfer offers. Okay, so we got a tough game now without... I'm still win 2-1, so we can't be doing that bad. Okay, so unfortunately we can't sim to the game because we've obviously got to sim it just in case a player comes in. So I keep pressing the wrong button. So unfortunately we just got to ride this out. So who's on here? No one. So we can't let a transfer fail unless it's unless they don't want the player, you know what I mean? So let's continue getting through this. Okay. These friendlies are taking up ages. When's another game? We've got ages, so I'm just going to sim a few days at a time because I would have thought... I'm not meant to sim on the calendar, but with this new training thing, it just takes ages to sim anyway. So we'll sim a few days at a time on the calendar as it's quicker and just see if there's been any player things. Yeah, there's been okay, so in that time, there's been 2 offers. One for Riyad Mahrez and one for Fernandinho. So it looks like they're the next 2 leaving the club. And it's funny that Mahrez could be going back to Leicester City. Okay, so just to help it speed it up a bit, I'm just going to sim a few days on here as it seems to be working a bit better than keep having to do the training sessions. Obviously when it's like a game in it every time I won't bother, but right, so we've got another Mahrez there has been sold and we've got a game coming up anyway, so we'll sim on here now. So, oh there you go, Fernandinho has been sold as well, so that's 2 more players out of the club. So Man City now is definitely going to be struggling, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got Liverpool now in the Premier League, opening game of the season. That's our team right now, so it's not looking the best. But what more can we do? So and there you go. Liverpool, obviously we're going to win that with this Manchester side missing most of its key players. Okay. So we've got another transfer offer for Mendy from Barcelona. Again, we could have got more, but we can't accept it. Garcia we don't have to sell because he's a loan player. We don't have to do it for loan players. See, on FIFA 20, when obviously you used to do it on FIFA 20, you could put people out of position and they'd still play alright. Like you could probably put Sterling up strike. But obviously in this one, now because you have to play them in position without training them. And obviously, I'm not going to train anybody because that's kind of cheating. You know, you can't just put Sterling in attack. But anyway, we've got another transfer offer here, this time for Guduan. So it's looking like he's out the door as well. So this team is getting very, very light. So we have West Brom coming up right now. Mendy's been sold, so that's poor for them. So I think that's Man City already destroyed, to be honest. They may have a decent defence, but the defence ain't going to score the goals, is it? So Guduan there is now sold. Is that another transfer offer? No. Look on the calendar, since it's just behind the game because we'll be able to accept any offers there. So the next game, as you can see, we've got Spurs and then we've got Sheffield, but looking at this Man City side, it's going to be difficult for them, especially against Spurs. And it's a 0-0 draw in the end, so that just shows how good Spurs are on this game at the minute. Okay, so it's coming up to transfer deadline day. So we've got Sheffield on the 29th. So it's looking... I can't imagine anyone offering any other players. I can't imagine any other players, leaving. Let's be honest. There you go. Or maybe I was wrong. I weren't expecting any more, but we get another transfer offer, and this one is for Kyle Walker, who is going off to Real Madrid. So how we're going to shape up against a team like Sheffield. 1-1 draw. I believe we're currently sitting in the relegation zone, so we've definitely managed to destroy them. So we're at deadline day now. Oh, we've had a transfer offer for Rodri, so goodbye Rodri. It looks like you're off to PSG. And you know, let's just hope we don't lose anyone else before the end of the transfer window, because we're still in past it yet. So let's keep going hour by hour. Rodri sold, Walker sold, and a loan offer for Smith, so that's not needed. Let's just keep simming through, just in case we get any offer, because like I said, we have to accept every offer. What's that? Offer withdrawn. So I can't imagine anyone else leaving as of now, but you never know, do you? So let's not get excited, thinking we might actually hold on to some players. Look at that, Laporte only went for 108. Oh, 106. That's mad. Yo, Chelsea went ham. Right, so we've only got an hour left. I'm just going to go up to Man City and just have a look at who was sold at the top. There's all of them. Let's have a look. So Man City there, look. So you can see their profit is a lot, but we've got Jesus, Laporte, Aguero, Zinchenko. I don't even think that's it, because I'm sure we sold Walker, Fernandinho, loads more. So anyway, that is the end of the transfer window. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the team and see who we can bring on for what and where, because I believe we should have some. Oh, we don't really have much, do we? Foden's out of position. Bernardo Silva, right, if we put you there, Roberts and Foden. we just need a centre mid. We ain't got an actual centre mid, so what? Can you play centre defensive midfielder? Try that. That's going to have to do. So we're going to sim the season until January. You know, judging by where we are though at the minute, we could be sacked. So this could literally be... we could be sacked. So look at all the money they've got. So this could be over real quick. So we could be sacked. So let's sim. I'm just expecting a contract terminated, because I'd imagine Man City won't mess around with them kind of things. Let's be honest. So yeah, we're just simming on the calendar till January, so we can see if there's going to be any other players leaving the club in January. As you know, we've already lost pretty much most of the best players at this club, so I can't really imagine that anybody will be going in January. Can't believe we haven't been sacked yet, let's be honest. I was expecting us to be sacked. But clearly not. Okay, still in October. And judging by some of these results, 2-2 against Southampton, 2-2 against West Ham, a draw against Leicester. It's looking like all we're doing at the minute is drawing, to be honest. So we've definitely destroyed them. For anyone who's just coming in, you know, Mahrez is sold, Aguero's sold, Jesus is sold, Fernandinho's sold, Kyle Walker's sold, Laporte is sold, you know, the list goes on. So we have definitely destroyed them to a degree. I mean, it's just the defend. I suppose the defence is still decent enough. But we are coming to January very soon, so we'll be able to pick it up again and play through the transfer window to see if anyone offers for anyone. But we managed to beat Chelsea there, which is surprising because we don't actually have a striker rated over 67 overall. So, okay, we'll be taking over soon, and I'm surprised we haven't got sacked, so we must be out of the relegation zone, surely. So we win against Villa. Arsenal now. Lose. Still in the Champions League. And that's a loss, so it looks like we could be out of the Champions League. Literally only 5 more games, then we'll take over again. And I'm assuming players will be leaving the club. Well, we beat Arsenal there, but we've been on a losing streak. I'm not surprised that we've been on a losing streak with the players that we've got. Okay, so 3 more games and then we'll take over for January. So we'll win actually against Brighton, which is surprising, and draw there. 2 games now and then we'll take over, where we'll be selling more and more of the first team, or anyone for that matter. Last game. Okay, so yeah, I'm not surprised they are not happy. Let's have a look where we are in the league. That's all people complaining into it. Yeah. I'd imagine that's all players unsettled, whatever, it doesn't really matter. So where are we in the league then? So that's currently the team. So as you can see, a lot of the first team's been sold because it's sell every player challenge, and we can't see where we are in the league because we've got to play this cup match first. So let's just sim this cup match and then we will see where we are. But if we get any offers for any players, remember we have got to sell them no matter what, whether it's £1 for Aguero. Well, Aguero's gone, but whether it's £1 for De Bruyne, we have to accept it, whatever the cost. No transfer offers as of yet for any other of our players that are remaining, which is surprising because there's still De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. But we win that game there. Still can't see where we are in the Prem until we play the other cup game, unfortunately, against Liverpool. So let's get to that game and sim that, then we should be able to see where we are. Transfer offer here for Stones, so we have to accept. So goodbye, looks like you're off to Liverpool. So goodbye Stones. Our defence is definitely going to be looking ropey now. But luckily for us, Stones is still here for this game against Liverpool, but obviously we're going to lose that 2-1. I'm surprised I haven't been sacked yet, because obviously we're trying to destroy him, I guess. So we are currently sitting 10th in the Premier League. Not surprising, it's not in the reserve, it's not in the relegation zone. But let's continue. Let's get rid of all these. Not really bothered what I say because it's okay. So let's continue. We've got Fulham next. So we're gonna. Jones is sold there. So how many more players are we gonna lose in this transfer window? If we lose Henderson or something, I think that would definitely be it. Still no offers this transfer window, so for saying we lost like 11 players in August, there's not really many players to offer, I guess, so cut them some slack. 3-1 against Fulham though, so that just shows how Fulham are doing on this game. Any more transfer offers? Nope. So let's keep going. Okay. So we have got a game coming up against Newcastle, and Newcastle is just below us. So I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. We've got transfer tournament money. I've still not got any more players leaving, so it just looks like it's Stones going out this window at the minute. We're only halfway through though. Man City there losing. Okay. So we've got Wolves coming up. That's going to be a tough game. So there you see, Stones was sold, as I said before. No one else looks like they're going as of yet, but we've still got 10 days left yet. So anything could still happen, of course. But we've got Wolves now. The team is looking pretty ropey. There's only the only good player, the only like really good players is Sterling, Silva, and De Bruyne, but they can't carry a team, can they? Surely not. Okay, so we've got a loan offer. That doesn't matter. It's just transfer offers. Bit disappointed by this January transfer window. We've got like literally that many in August that clearly no one's got any money in January. We've got a management offer for Greece FA. Not really interested. I'm surprised we've got any offers by this performance. In this, we still beat Forest, so that's good for Man City. And let's have a little look. Okay, so the EFL. So, okay, so we're getting really close now to deadline day. So, if we don't get any offers before deadline day, you're probably going to assume that our team for the rest of the season is probably going to be this one, and that assuming that no one else gets offered a contract. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got Brighton on the last day of the transfer window. Still no more offers, so it's looking like no one's going. Offer withdrawn there, but that was for a loan offer, so not interested in that. Okay, offer withdrawn. So we've got Brighton now, their last game. And it's a win. How surprising. Right, so let's get through this then. The last transfer window of this Destroying Man City episode. Well, not really episode, but there we go. We've got another transfer offer now. It's no one big, but it doesn't matter whether it's big, small, or whatever. We have to accept it, so we accept it. It's another player out of the club. Okay, so we keep going. It literally does not look like anyone else can believe in. I'm assuming that's going to be the fact that he's been sold, which it is. So we just keep going. Okay. There we go. There's another approach made. That's pre-contract agreement. Again, that's fine. There's nothing I can do anyway. Not allowed to offer any contracts. Is that another player or is that? Yeah, so there's another player going, but he won't be going until his contract runs out. So we still could be a player like, but not for the rest of the season, I guess. Okay. So that's deadline day done. This is the final team, which is how it's going to stay till the end of the season. Now look at. Okay, so that's all closed. So look at all the money we've got. Man, it's a mad amount of money. Right, so the big all and end all. Simming till the end of the season. See where we finish. While this quickly simple, I'm just going to quickly nip toilet, so I'll be back in 2 ticks. And I'm back. Weren't long at all. So, well, judging by that, we're on some form of games. Yeah, we're winning. Well, we've won like the last 4 games, which is surprising for me. Oh, what a shock. What a shock. So we are in April now. We are definitely coming up to the end of the season. Definitely. Yeah, we're winning again. What's happened to this team? They got better or something? Jeez, we've won against Arsenal, won against Villa. Yeah, we might even finish higher than what we imagined. Yeah, so for everyone just joining in, this is basically a destroying Man City one. So basically, you have to sell all players that are offered a fee from a club, whether it's a pound or a penny, and we can't buy any players. So we're just simming until the end of the season just to see where we finish, because we've played through January and played through August, obviously, to sell the players that was all going. So we're just simming till the end to see where we finish with our team that is pretty awful, apart from Sterling, who's still here, De Bruyne, who's still here, and Silva, who's still here as well. But we managed, judging by that, we made it. So the last game of the Premier League season was West Brom. So actually, I'm just going to take over for now. So we definitely didn't win the league. We can see that right there. So let's get rid of all these. Great performance. Okay, I'd say we'll just get rid of all these. So wage demands, obviously, all that have been annoying. I'm surprised we haven't got the sack, obviously. But that's the current Man City side, due to the sell every player that's offered a free from a club. So yeah, I've just realised that we ain't going to see the Premier League thing, because we've got to play these 2 games first. So back on the sim we go, because it'll take ages to sim with the training sessions on the actual home screen. So here we go then. We've got game against Liverpool in the final of the FA Cup, which is surprising due to the team, but hey-oh, we are. And we're going to quick sim it right now and see if we can win that. Which we don't. Not a surprise there, really. But we made it into the final of the Champions League. Hey? How did we make it to the final of the Champions League? Somehow we did. Okay. Maybe you can't destroy Man City. Legit. Yeah, but it is actually the final. That's mad. How are we in the final? With that just makes no sense, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to sim on the calendar too before the game, before quick sim, because it's going to take a ages to get there. I don't know whether we're going to win this one or not. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so let's see. See our first 11. Okay, and we'll quick sim the game now and see where we are coming. There you go, we have a 3-2 victory. So, for saying was trying to destroy Man City, we end up winning the Champions League. So, okay, so this team, in the end, after all the transfers were gone, that's what remained. We managed to finish 8th, and we win the Champions League. So there you have it. So that legit ends this stream right here. I want to thank anybody who's watched the stream. I really appreciate it. I might be streaming a bit more FIFA a bit later on, or just after this. I'm not quite sure. It depends on whatever I decide to do or something. Obviously, this is normally a video, not a stream. So normally, when it's a video, the skipping it on the calendar is normally, just wiped off or, you know, skipped so you can't see it. But obviously, unfortunately, I can't do that on stream. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If you could please leave a like, rate, and subscribe, as I am currently on 10,672 subscribers. So if you could help me get to 11,000, I would really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in another video or live